Hi, this is Jonathan. How you guys doing? Today's video is about these two pedals. These are from Shin's music from Japan. This is the DUMBLOID ODSP, and this is the DUMBLOID SSS. I want to thank Miss Janet from Davis Guitar for passing these pedals for review. I find it to be really interesting, look-wise. This has Dymo tapes on it and very retro, very interesting. These are from Shin's Music from Japan. The founder of Shin's Music is Shinichi Suzuki-san. These are probably based on a Dumble amp, judging from the name DUMBLOID. And these are the 2000 anniversary models. Now, 100 of these each have been produced, only 100. So, these are limited runs. And let's just start with the SSS. Now, the blue SSS is a much tamer machine compared to the gold ODSP. But still, it packs quite a punch. You have drive, accent, with kind of hone in onto the mid-range, the mid to high mid. And then you have the tone, where it handles the 2K onwards, the 3K onwards. And then you have the volume, right? So judging from that mid control and the highest control, it gives you kind of ample enough EQ to play around your sound. But the interesting part is, at the bottom, you have these 3 dip switches. You have the bright switch. You can actually make this whole unit sound a little bit more bright, like you're playing through a Fender amp with a bright switch. And then you have the deep, where you can kind of bring up the mid-lows frequencies. And then you can also have another selection of either rock, which is the standard, and jazz, where it kind of muffles everything all together. Kind of muffles everything. So in other words, you have various EQ going on with all these dip switches and the accent and the tone, which gives you a whole lot of versatility to kind of tone into what you want your sound to be. Now, for the input, that's really interesting. You have a normal input, and then you have an FET input. If you were to use the FET, you will have a booster engaged, and the boost level is adjusted internally. Now, basically, if you plug your guitar into the normal, it will just have that normal input coming in. But if you're going to the FET, you have a boosted signal, so driving this unit a little bit more, and you're gonna have a little bit more drive. All right. In fact, for the ODSP, you're gonna have a whole lot of drive, and that's why it's a killer. So you can actually have a nice solo sound of this. You can also play rhythm, rock rhythm, distortion rhythm, power chords and stuff like that. But I think this unit shines when it comes to quieter stuff, like nice lines, nice warm lines, and it shines there, and it produces harmonics that I really like. Sometimes it just brings out characteristics of your pickup that you never thought were there in the first place. And on the side, you have, like I said, the normal in and the FET in, and on the other side, you have the output and the 9-volt power supply, and that's about it. Right. So this is a Shin DUMBLOID Shin's Music DUMBLOID SSS. This is the DUMBLOID ODSP. Now this gold pedal, it's almost the same as the other one. You have two inputs, FET and a normal, and an output, and a 9-volt power supply on the side. You have the same sort of a knobs right in front. You have the drive, accent, tone, volume. So basically it functions the same. Now on the diff switches, there is a little bit of a difference. You have the SP and the ODS. Now when you're kicking the ODS, you're gonna have a little bit more gain, right? Just a little bit more gain. So it gets a bit hairy and noisier. So if you like it to be normal, just put it on an SP. And of course you have the rock and jazz. If you have it on jazz, everything will be muffled in a way, right? Like how a jazz guitar is supposed to be. Again, this unit boost level can be adjusted internally. So if you were to go into the FET, you have a boosted level to this unit, and then if you to kick in the ODS, you're gonna have like a really overblown sound. And yeah, it works, right? So what I do is I just have it on normal, and even on a normal input, it sounded really cool, sounded really nice. So this is how these two units are, and I find them to be really interesting pedals as far as overdrive pedals are concerned. Mind you, again, just to remind you, these are like limited run of 100 each, and I like it. I like the way this pedal sounds. I like the way it responds to a humbucker guitar. I don't think I will use this with a single coil, because I think, especially this, it gets a little bit noisy. If I were to use a single coil guitar, I would probably use the SSS. You know, it's less noisy and responds in a very nice way too. So both of them have the same characteristics in many ways, but yet both sound very different from each other. Right? I'm going to put a price down for these two units over here. Right? And the units are available in Davis Guitar. So if you're in Singapore, yeah, you can just go in and grab one of these if you like to. And if you're not in Singapore, you might just want to write to Miss Janet, alright, and see what she can do. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and join this channel, subscribe to this channel, press that bell for a notification of future videos, and be part of the patrons to support this channel. I need your support, and I want to thank all my present patrons for their friendship and their love. Thank you guys so much. So in the meantime, you guys please stay safe, and I'll see you real soon. Ciao.